everyone! I have some good news, some bad news, and then back to some good news. The good news number one is I'm feeling better! Yay! I don't feel like death anymore. Well, I mostly do, but I can at least talk. That's it. This is going to be a little bit shorter video, just because I'm still recovering from, not being able to speak and having everything so clogged that I felt like I couldn't breathe most of the time. But on to the bad news. So, if you have been following me and elsewhere, especially on the Discord, I have been really excited for an update coming up in Runescape 3 called Group Ironman mode. And as of RuneFest, which was last weekend, and some confirmation on Reddit, but edit that in over here. But it has been shelved until who knows when. Which is sad, because if you don't know, Ironman mode in RuneScape is a mode where you cannot trade with other players, you have to do everything yourself. And Group Ironman mode was a mode where they were going to let you essentially team up with up to a group of 5 people, and it was just like Ironman mode except you could play with those people. You couldn't do things like trade or do dungeons with other people, but this would be okay, you get a group of friends and we're gonna do that. And I had a group of friends and we were so pumped for this, and it was gonna be awesome, and I was gonna stream it, it was gonna be great. I would have updates on this channel talking about how our Group Ironman challenge is going. Cause I've played a lot of hardcore Ironman. It's the same thing as normal Ironman but permadeath as well. And I love that mode so much. And we were you know what, we have a good mix of experiences among the group, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a cool group thing, and friendship, and yay friendship and all that. But it's been shelved. And we don't know what shelved means. They haven't clarified whether shelved means, okay, it's because they said it was there was just some technical difficulties, there's some reliances on the bank rework and other tech deficits they were dealing with, which I am on the side of the community that is, I actually am mostly very happy with how Jagex manages it. I'm kind of in the vocal minority about that. But, you know what, I'm disappointed that it's been shelved, but I'm not upset. I understand they've listed pretty valid reasons for it being shelved, but I am bummed that I don't get to play it anytime soon. That said, we don't know what shelf means. Does it mean, okay, it's just pushed back until the things that are causing it, so it's an extended delay where it's oh, it'll be out in mid to late 2019, which is still really far away and be sad, and I don't want to wait for that long. Or does it mean it's canceled and it won't come up unless there's a big outcry for we want this down the road. And I mean, functionally for right here and now, it doesn't really matter. What we need to know is that it is going to be long enough that we can't wait for that. And okay, I'm sad by this that I don't get Group Ironman mode, but you know what? I was talking to a group and we're you know what? We're gonna do it anyway. And we're going to do kind of a Group Ironman protest group. Not really a protest, because game development is hard and complex, and there's lots of moving pieces, and they can be oh, never mind, Group Ironman will be out next month, because it's a technical issue and they just have other things that you go on. I want that bank rework. So we don't get to deal with Group Ironman in that respect. But we're going to kind of do it how the Ironman challenge came to be in RuneScape, where there's no special game mode, we don't get any special badge, but we just play through the game with the same rules as Group Ironman mode, but not with the actual, an official game mode. Granted, there's no way to, prove fully that you've been part of it, but, I mean, I don't like to cheat at things. This is part of the challenge. If I wanted to just play normal RuneScape, I would just play normal RuneScape. mean, you can do it a little bit because you can show that, like, yes, I've never done the Grand Exchange tutorial and things like that. So what will this mean? And I will be streaming this on my Twitch page, twitch.tv/LilyHaran. I'm getting a new computer soon, so I'll be cool. I'll be able to stream, it'll be fancy, and it'll be woo. But, I'll be streaming that. And we might be starting as early as Monday, if I can get everything installed on my computer set up by then, because that's when my CPU comes, and that's kind of important for a computer, but it also might be later in the week. Be sure to check my Twitter and the Discord if you're not on there. If you, for times, or also just you could sub to me on Twitch and, like, get a notification when I go live, because that also is a thing you can do. And I'll also probably have a video saying, like, I'm live and stuff, but, I'm rambling now. But I'll be streaming that, and I won't stream all of it, but I want to stream a lot of at least my character. So yeah, so the rules that'll be involved in this is pretty much kind of like the Ironman challenge. So no trading with other players, no Grand Exchange, no dungeons outside of the group, which is the difference between normal and this one. But we'll only have dungeons within the group of people we have, which is we have 4 to 6 of us. Like the Group Ironman challenge was only up to 5, like they were said in their design documents, but we might have 6. We're not sure entirely, but we also might have as low as 4 because one person said they might be busy and I might have to drop out, but it's still within the range that, like, adding 1 additional person doesn't change the magnitude of the challenge that much. Bossing only with those groups of people. Raids will be an interesting topic because it's like we'll have to cross that bridge when we get there, because like raids do require like more than our group size, and how Ironman deals with this is that they can only raid with other Ironman men, but we can't actually raid with Ironman because we would be in normal account and you can't raid with them because of their restrictions, so that's awkward. But yeah, so words that mean things. Group Ironman. Yes. And then there's some other things. How I handle like MXT stuff, because another thing is that obviously we're not going to go out of the way and we're not going to like spend money on keys and bonds and stuff. Well, maybe bonds for like membership, but we're not going to be like going out of the way for things like keys and stuff. But like, what do we do about like quest keys and daily keys? Like, do we just want to throw out all rewards? Actually, let me know what you think. Like, should we just throw them out because then like more in line with the official Ironman challenge, or just for the sake of this being like, you know what, if you get keys via gameplay or rewards, just, you know what, keep the reward. Let me know what you think about that and stuff like that. Am I missing any of the other major rules? I mean, those are the major rules. Like, generally, if it requires someone that's not in the group, we're not allowed to do it. Minigames, there's some minigames that we might play that, like, technically Ironman can't play, as far as I know. Although they've done a good job of, like, loosening some of those restrictions, so we might just end up all still doing those, because minigames are fun. And also they make good streaming content. So yeah. So I'm really excited for this group. It's a bunch of my close friends that you were part of a guild of a different game, and then it's a friend group. There's been talk about like setting up a clan for the channel, but in particular like the Discord, and I'll be doing that, and we'll have our citadel, we can build all that and whatnot. But yeah, words that mean things. Talking is hard. Talking is really hard. But, you know, it's a good group with a nice wide variety of stuff. I asked for all of them to send me a blurb about what they want to do, what their goal is for their character and things like that. So first up we have me, Lily. We haven't figured out our usernames yet. We're discussing that this weekend and see if we can get like a consistent naming scheme or something. I don't know. But there's me, Lily. I've played way too much RuneScape. I have a little bit of experience in old school, like I did a little bit over the summer, but it just didn't really stick with me. I mean, nothing against people who play it, but I'm just like, it wasn't my cup of tea. And you know how much I love tea, but it was like one of those like weird, like to me it was like one of those like weird, like really light white teas that doesn't really have much taste to it. It just wasn't my thing. Not saying that like it didn't have much taste, like it was great, but okay, I'm rambling again. But my goal for my character, short term, is just Questcape. Because I love quests. Quests are great. The Runescape lore series, episode 1, is written. I just need to make it. And kind of like long term, master Questcape. It's something I've always wanted to do on other characters, and it looks cool. So yeah, master Questcape. And finally I asked everyone for a fun fact about themselves, and I did not think about a fun fact for me. So I was having a cup of apple spice tea today, because I was just talking about tea. But yeah. So then we got so we have a nice wide range. We have Jelena, who has a lot of experience in old school RuneScape, but not much in RS3, so kind of like the opposite of me. So her goal is also Master Quest, or not Master Questcape, she just said Questcape, but I don't know. And her fun fact was that she is gay, because, okay, I mean, so am I, but yeah. My friends are great and give me good facts to go off of when I talk about that. Then we got Bodhi, who is fairly experienced in RS3. He's gone like a few 99s, not as like as deep as I've gone, but he's competent. His goal is to he just wants to get a raid kill, which is something I'm actually not super familiar with. We're gonna have to actually like learn our stuff for like modern PVM, so that'll be cool. And his fun fact that he gave right after Jelena was that he is not gay, so okay. I'm sorry, ladies, he is taken, unfortunately. And then next we have Radio, who is, her goal is kind of like blowing Alice all out of the water. Like, she has like pretty good experience, I believe, in both modes. So she's like moderate experience, in both. But we were just like, yes, I want a Questcape. I want a Questcape too. I just want a raid kill. And Radio comes along and she's like, I want to get every single reward from treasure trails. I'm just like, okay, Radio. You do you. Have fun getting all the third age and the dice, but you do you, Radio. So that's exciting. And finally there's Taryn, who has like no experience. But Taryn is not sure how much they'll be able to play, but because they've just been busy with like work and other commitments and stuff, and that is understandable. And we might have one other person, but we're not sure because I haven't been able to get contact of her. But yeah, so it'll be a nice, great group. Just like I said, I'll be streaming it. I'm gonna set up like a Google site to like track all of our progress and like have like a lot, like the old school forum logs talking about like all of our achievements and things like that we're working through, and just have like a nice fun time of it. And I'll probably work on making like some actual like videos from the channel, like just talking about like rambling about like how I just like train skills and things like that, like goals and things like that, as well as having that content over on Twitch live and stuff like that. So I'm really excited, and it will be really cool. So yeah, it's a little bit shorter of a video today just because I'm very sick. Okay, not very sick. I'm still pretty sick. And I've been trying not to sneeze this whole video, but I've only had to make one cut, so yeah. But yeah, let me know what you think, especially on the MTX. Yes, that's the right order. Or is it MXT? I don't remember. Off the top of my head, without seeing it, I don't know. Oh, I forgot. Radio's fun fact was that she has a cat, so here are pictures of her cat. Yes. Ooh. I'm all over the place because I've been sick for the last week. But yeah, no, let me know what you think. I'll be sure to keep all you updated when we're gonna start this, and I'm really excited about it. So I don't have much else to say, but I will talk to you all later. And may your starry smile upon you.